Hello mates, last is 155mm bringing you another video. And I'm gonna put out a real quick video here. This is for the guys who come to my channel and subscribe, and some of them are non-deployed veterans who with Gulf War syndrome. And these guys, a lot of them think that they're exposed. They think that they got the sickness from these shots. Now, I'm going to play a little excerpt here from Joyce Riley, so where you guys can not only hear this from me, but you'll hear from Joyce Riley. She's another person who talks about Gulf War syndrome a lot throughout the years. She was a former nurse, U.S. Air Force. I believe she was Air Force. I'll go ahead and play it.
The problem. So I began the investigation myself to answer the question of why I was sick. I didn't even go to the Persian Gulf. They call it the Persian Gulf disease and the Persian Gulf registry. They do that for a reason, because then they can exclude all of us who are sick who didn't go to the Persian Gulf. Well, I didn't go, and I was still sick, and I wanted to know why. The only thing I had in common with those who did go was that I received the immunizations, and I had a lot of the contact with the Gulf War veterans who were returning back to the States and with other members of our unit. Little did we know at the time that the biologicals that were used were impregnated into the equipment that they had, such as tents and duffel bags. It was helping spread.
All right, you hear that? The chemicals and biologicals, all of the equipment and the gear. There you go, man. Secondhand exposure. When you get that much equipment and gear coming back from there, you can get secondhand exposed from these chemicals. So, just more proof, guys, right there. You got to remember, guys, all the people out there who are suffering from this sickness, basically, you're shooting yourself in the foot if you don't come to one conclusion on what caused this to your life, which is these chemical weapons and the hand of Saddam. And by the way, I know a lot of you people don't think about this or think of this, but the fact that this being caused by Saddam and by his release of weapons is really, that makes it really a serious thing. Okay. Now, passing it off as shots or passing it off as depleted uranium, passing the buck on that, making it look like it was our government's it was a government neglect or something. Well, another thing, that right there, guys, that's what they want you to do anyway. Because the last thing they want to do is everyone find out that Saddam released these chemicals, combat warfare, onto us, and it caused all of us to die and get sick. Because that shows the whole world what kind of pieces of shit terrorists these people are in the government. So keep that in mind. I mean, the more and more you guys twist this stuff up, and the more and more you guys say, well, depleted uranium, well, the shots, dudes, that's what these scabs want you to do. And even the scabs, the ones here, not the red-blooded Americans now, not the red-blooded Americans, the scabs in this country, the ones who want you to just go away and die, they don't want you talking about it. That's what they want, man. They want to pass this off as it being nothing big. They want to pass it off as not being from the hand of Saddam. They want to pass it off as not being combat warfare used on you. They want to pass it off as you not being in combat. That's what they want to do. You won't see them try that with me. I got the T-shirt posted up here on my channel where the chemicals were sweating out my body and they were burning the color out of that T-shirt. These fools, I got more proof of the shit I faced over there than a lot of these Jack Joes got. They can tell all the fantasies they want. They gonna tell me what I faced over there, dude. I know this came from chemicals. I know where it came from. So it's however y'all guys want to spin it. I mean, if you want to keep on spinning this stuff for another 20, 30 years, you go ahead. You go ahead, because that's what's going to happen. If you keep on talking about depleted uranium shots, depleted uranium, all this stuff, you keep passing the buck when it's really Saddam's combat warfare from his striking hand. Well, the U.S. government, that's what they want you to do. They're going to keep on, they're going to keep on passing their side too. But see, if it comes out that this is really, the truth comes out, that these chemicals, biological binary weapons that made us sick and are killing our guys, came from Saddam's hand, the U.S. government's got to act. Then they got to kick it into gear and do something, or the rest of the world will know they're the terrorists. That they're the terrorists that they're supposedly pretending to fight against. Respectable citizens carry firearms, criminals carry weapons. And peace out.